Today, we're going to dive into a piece of tech that's quietly redrawing the map of our entire world. It's called geofencing, and trust me, it's way more than just your phone knowing you're near a coffee shop. You know the feeling, right? You're walking down the street and ping! Your phone buzzes with a special offer from the exact store you're passing. It feels a little like magic, maybe even a little bit creepy. But it's not magic. It's actually the very tip of a huge technological iceberg that's changing pretty much everything. So let's start where most of us bump into this stuff, marketing. But the story absolutely does not end there. This technology has grown up, and its uses are getting so sophisticated that they're affecting a lot more than just our shopping habits. To get why this is such a big deal, you just have to look at this number. A mind-blowing 76% of the time someone searches for something near me on their phone, they actually visit a store within 24 hours. That's the incredible power of location. It's the bridge that connects a thought in your head to a real-world action. And businesses have gotten very, very good at timing that moment perfectly. So how exactly do they do it? Well, the tech behind all this is called geofencing. And the idea is actually super simple. It's all about drawing invisible lines on a map, creating virtual fencings. Okay, so the official term is geofencing. But really, what does that mean? Put simply, it's a service that lets someone set up a virtual perimeter around a real place in the world. Just imagine drawing a circle on a map around your favorite store, a warehouse, or even a construction site. That's a geofence. And the way it works is brilliant in its simplicity. It's really just 3 steps. First, that virtual boundary gets defined. Second, your phone or a delivery truck or some other tracked device crosses that line. And third, the moment it crosses, a preset action is triggered. That could be anything from sending you a notification to logging a truck's arrival time or even alerting security. Now, it's really easy to get geofencing confused with a similar term, geotargeting, but the difference between them is massive. Geotargeting is broad. Think of an ad that goes out to everyone in, say, San Francisco. Geofencing, on the other hand, is precise. It's not about being in a general area. It's about the action that happens when you cross a specific, invisible line. For a long time, how precise these fences could be was limited by stuff we all know, like GPS and Wi-Fi. But a new technology has totally changed the game, letting us draw these virtual lines with an accuracy that's, well, it's almost hard to believe. Welcome to the precision revolution. Just look at the scale of this improvement. You have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS, or GNSS, which is just the bigger term for all the satellite systems. They can get you within a few meters, which is pretty good. But then, look at that bottom line, ultra-wideband, or UWB. We are not talking about meters anymore. We're talking about an accuracy of 10 to 50 centimeters. So how in the world does it get that precise? Well, unlike other tech that kind of guesses distance based on how strong a signal is, UWB works more like a tiny, hyper-accurate radar. It sends out billions of super short radio pulses and measures the actual time it takes for them to travel between devices. It's measuring time of flight, not just signal strength, which makes it way more reliable. And this is the result. With UWB, you can get indoor accuracy down to 10 to 30 centimeters. I mean, to put that in perspective, that's the difference between knowing someone is in a room versus knowing which side of the desk they're standing on. That level of precision is the key that unlocked a whole new world of possibilities. So yeah, with this new centimeter-level accuracy, geofencing has shot way past just sending you a coupon. It's now a core technology for automation, for safety, and for industrial efficiency. Take logistics, for instance. A company can draw a geofence around its warehouse and automatically log, down to the second, when a truck arrives and when it leaves. No more paperwork. They can set up fences along approved delivery routes and get an instant alert if a driver goes off course. They can even draw a fence around a job site to see how long a truck is just sitting there idling, saving a ton of money on fuel. And these aren't small changes either. We're talking about real-world results, like a 12% increase in on-time deliveries, a 7% cut in fuel waste, and an incredible 40% reduction in asset theft, all by using these invisible fences to automate things. And the impact on people and safety is just as big. Geofences can confirm an employee is actually on site when they clock in, which gets rid of buddy punching. In dangerous jobs, they can track a lone worker and send for help if they stop moving. And in automated factories, they create these dynamic safety bubbles around robots that stop them cold if a person gets too close. Honestly, we're just scratching the surface here.
The exact same ideas are being used in hospitals to find critical medical gear in seconds, on farms to create virtual fences that tell a farmer if their cattle are wandering off, and in our cities to manage traffic flow in real time.
So, this all brings us to a really important point. We're moving from a world where we have to actively tell our devices where we are to one where our environment passively and precisely just knows and then reacts to us. So, what started as a clever way to send you a coupon has now become a foundational piece of the next industrial revolution. It's not just about ads anymore. It's about making our physical world safer, smarter, and way more efficient. But as this tech gets woven deeper and deeper into our lives, it leaves us with a really big question. In a world that can pinpoint our location down to the centimeter, how do we draw the line between amazing convenience and our own personal privacy? That's the boundary we're all going to have to define together.